know. I say that's because it was nice outside today, but I'm gonna go ahead and get in this work, go up and down, warm up, put my sneaks on, holler at y'all, and get a little bit of cardio in. This shit don't stop, man. I was telling one of the young women at the counter, we had a brief conversation. You know, it's funny, man, how the dots, they all connect. She was talking about how, you know, she felt like, you know, she had to get her work done. And, you need to get it done no matter what happens. And I was just talking to y'all about that, so this is what needs to happen and what has to happen to get where you trying to go. Gotta keep your body right, man. And if you're not paying attention, I've been working on the left. That's what that is. And it's funny that you don't even realize how good you may be at something until you try it. I've been shooting with my left hand for about a month now. And I have to say, I shoot better with it than I thought. You know what I mean? Hey, King Lou, what's going on with you, brother? How you feeling? I'm trying to get these shots up, but I'm going to come down and holler at y'all as I get in this work. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, you got to put in that work, man. I didn't know that my left hand, of course, instinctively going to the cup, you got to pull that thing out your bag. But I've noticed I done made more shots with my left hand than my right hand in the last month. I miss with the left, but it's a lot cleaner than I thought, so, we're going to keep putting in this work, man. I've been working on my offhand. Hey, yo, you got to get busy. I wasn't even thinking about coming to the gym. And something was just saying, get your ass up and go, because you got to get it done no matter what, man. It don't matter if somebody pass away. I know that, you might be hurting, you might be going through something. And I'm not telling you not to take some time off. I'm just saying that one thing about being a man, I've come to realize is that you got to keep your foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, it could be catastrophic. That's one way that you make life easier is getting it done, when you need to. You don't want to wait too long. You know, you want to get that thing done, keep the fucking pedal to the metal, and you want to use every opportunity that you have to work on your skill and craft. And I'm not saying that I do it every day. No, I'm learning to, add a discipline point to my my shit. I'm thinking of some funny game, term, which at the moment I can't think of, but that's what you got to do, your XP. You got to gain XP every day. I'm trying to tell you. Your body, it's instinctively, just firing, and this shit is amazing. No, I ain't left-handed, Lou. Just working on that joint. I figure in another 9 months, man, I'm taking these youngins to the rack. I'm doing it somewhat now, but I know I need at least a year to get my legs back under me. You was playing basketball in years because I'm just 13 years old, so I'm almost 14 years old, so my big sister is what's going on? What's going on, Digger? Yeah, I got a lot better with my offhand because working on it for years. And played on for one time. Someone come in, would you play? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, ain't nobody gonna come over here and want this work. But if they do, though, they can get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to play more one-on-one so I can work on my signature moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these sneaks on. I got these ants, which I never talked about, which I was supposed to talk about the ant twos, man, and how I felt about them, which I have to say, these are incredible. They have great traction, durable. I mean, they're most definitely protecting my feet. And not just that, I think being as though I haven't hooped in over 10 years, these are helping protect me from overextending or from pushing myself too hard. It seems, because the way that they hug this cushion here hugs the Achilles. This sneaker seems like it's built to protect a player from injuries based on how it contours and hugs the feet. They are a little heavy, but as I play in them, I get more and more used to, the weight So if you ask me about the Ant 2s, I have to say that, out of the nine, out of a 10, I give them a 9, you know? So that's what, how I feel about the Ant 2s. Break simple. I still got to work on my layup and I got to work on I can't jump as high as I like at the moment. The LeBrons, I haven't had a LeBron in years, but if it came down to it, I'm just gonna go with the Kobe's from now on. I can't wear a LeBron after he done came to the Lakers. Then on top of that, I don't agree with LeBron's body of work. His resume, in my opinion, is, it's a little, I don't like it. That's why you got Now I'm trying to work on space and my setup with the left. Like how I almost dribble. As you can see, still working that out. But yeah, I'm gonna put in this work. Them Kobe's, man, they contour. Anything under the 7s, they start getting real light the fabric after like the fives. Nope, I don't like it. I'm a bucket with that right. But it's time to be able to switch it up with the left. I'm a bucket with the right. That's all goes automatic. I'm a bucket with the right. Bucket with that right. I gotta get the left like that. Get in there. Yeah, with that right, I'm a bucket. That's one thing I gotta do is shoot between that arc. That's one thing I can do since I was a youngin' is shoot from that arc. Most definitely to shoot from that arc. Get in there. Get in there. Let that thing go. There it goes. That thing right there almost won't pass. Y'all see my mini game ain't bad. My left ain't bad, man. It's just, I gotta get it tight. Pablo, what's up, what's up? Nah, this shit ain't good enough, you know? Yo, I don't care where you live at, Lou. You can make this shit happen, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The reason we don't think we can make it happen sometimes is because of our environment. It might not be no courts around. You know, it may not be any, we may feel like it's no way for us to practice, or we don't have the people. Listen, you got backyard, you got, you know, a fucking bedroom. You know, it's nothing to just make sure you always got that rock in your hand. You know, so at my age, it should be no excuse if you under 30, you know, of why you not getting it done. Because that's what you gonna remember. When you reach whatever level of success that you want and you strive for, you gonna remember the journey. You know, you're not, yes, being successful is going to help you see that hard work, dedication, and discipline was the way to go. But what you're going to remember the most is the road, you know, the journey, how you worked on your craft for 10,000 hours in your backyard when nobody was around, in your living room, in your room. And that's what's going to, you know, last a lifetime, you know, is that it didn't matter where you were at. You made sure that you practiced and you took time out, even if it was 15 minutes, 30 minutes, to work on your skills, you know, read a book, learn something, you know, so that's what it's about. y'all, hey, listen, make sure y'all fucking stretch, you know, because I can feel how I'm not, like, I don't trust my body, man, not from the waist down. And, you know, it'll cause, like, I might miss the ball. Sometimes I might not even dribble most of the time because my hands are too fast for my legs. You know, I can't keep, my legs can't keep up with my arms, my hand speed. So I've been mainly trying to work on my legs consistently, but you know, we're gonna keep on and see what happens, because I'm stiff as a, you know, board, man, and that stops me from being fluid. Like I can't just flow. There's a lot of things to work out. You know, I gotta think about it, which is not good. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get hurt. Yeah, my left hand is trash. I could disguise it, but it's not as good as I want it to be or need it to be, or, you know, it's getting better, but it's not where I need it to be. So this is shit that I gotta work on every day if I'm gonna be playing basketball. I've been chilling lately because I'm not trying to, you know, rush my body, but at the same time, it's also because I want to wait. I try to wait to play basketball. A lot of these games at this LA Fitness or at LA Fitness is a bunch of players, you know, that don't pass the ball, and everybody think they Steph Curry, and everybody, you know, just don't. It's just dribble mania and all that shit. So I've been working on my mechanics more instead of wasting my time running up and back, like back and forth up and down the court with a bunch of cats that think they know how to play basketball because they know how to dribble a million times and shoot from like 50 feet away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get another about 10, 15 minutes in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit these weights.